Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is Tank and Trucker here today, and we are going to do a review of the Lowe. Not the old Lowe, but the new, improved, badass Lowe. In the newest patch, 9.17, they gave some needed love into the Lowe, and it's made a big difference. Big difference. I'll just go over, a couple of things they did. I had to write them down. So, the frontal armor on it was 120, and that's probably all. The upper plate, lower plate was 120. It is now 150. They bumped your side armor up here from 80 to 100, so now you do some side scraping, a lot better chances that they're not going to pen you. Your turret cheeks, which was a pretty bad weak spot, right here, because they knew they couldn't pen with the gun mantle, so they just shoot you in the cheeks. They bumped that from 120 to 180. Talk about a nice buff there. So this turret face-on it's way harder to penetrate now. The engine went from an 800 horsepower to a 1,000 horsepower engine, which shows right there, which bumps your power to weight ratio. It was 8.89 and now it is 11.01. So, now we have the Lowe, which has got awesome aim. I mean, it's got the dispersion is 0.31 with the settings I have. Aim time's 2.68. Oh, and they also bumped it. It did have 8 degrees of gun depression. They bumped that up even more. Now it's got 10 degrees of gun depression. Yeah, they really gave us some needed loving, and it's made a substantial difference. I think that a lot of people will be playing this a lot more than the T-34 now. It's needed this, buff for quite a while, but I think it just kind of got left in the dust for the longest time due to the fact they had all these new tanks coming out, and they getting all these other tanks into HD models and stuff. It just got stuck in the back burner, but they finally brought it to the foreground and did some buffs to it, and yeah, so now it is a lot better. So if you want to hold on, I'll be back in a minute. We will go over some gameplay. I'm not going to go over the other stats because, I mean, the Lowe's been in the game since it came out. It was one of the first premiums, so basically, like your gun stuff, other than the depression, it's all pretty much the same other than those things I just went over. So we'll do a short intro for that, and then we'll try and get a couple different gameplays in there. One of the matches that I'm going to put in there is a match I actually had in my MO1 where I came up over a hill and there sits a Lowe right in front of me. And yeah, so 250, what was it? I think it's got 250 some pen, or 245 pen, something like that. And I had trouble going through the front lower plate right there. I actually think out of the 5 shells, I think I pumped 2, maybe 3 in that lower plate and bounced 2. But yeah, I'm putting that one in there so you can see kind of what how the Lowe handled that. And that's I want to say it's 242, maybe 242 pen that was having trouble going through the front of the Lowe. So big difference, guys, big difference. So, but just hold on, I'll be back in a bit, and we will have some gameplay for you. Alrighty, and here we are in the Lowe, the mighty Lowe. I don't know, they call it the Lowe. I call it the Lowe, L-O-W-E, Lowe. But everybody pronounces it Lowe, the Lowe. She's a badass tank. Me love it. Yeah, I like this tank. I've got a lot of matches. I think I've got close to 1,000 matches in it. Got close to 1,000 matches in my T-34 too. Not the 34 too, like as in the T-34 also. On the T-34, the only thing I wish they'd really do on that is lower the reload time so it's not so frickin' long. I mean, I got one hell of a crew in mine, and it's like forever. Like, I think it's 11 and a half seconds or something. I mean, it's not like it's a 183. I'm not going to knock 1,000 hit points off somebody when I hit them, but yeah, it's a forever load time on that. And I've got, I think my crew in there is working on their 5th or 6th crew skill. 5th, I think they're working on their 5th. I'll have to look, but I'm pretty sure it's the 5th. Even with the bigger motor, the 1,000 over the 800 horsepower motor, it's still, I don't know, climbs hills a little bit better maybe, but it still feels a little bit sluggish. Now on straightaways and downhills, or you're going down a slope a little bit, boy, you really do pick up some speed in it though. You got all those guys. You got Season Crow, Ferdinand. That's where I did the damage to the Ferdinand. I knew I hit him once here. 339, that was a pretty good hit. But I must have hit him on this blind shot too. I didn't think I hit him here. I mean, that was like as blind as you could get for a blind shot. Here, I was afraid to pull forward because, I know I'm lit. So they can sit there and see me. I pull forward, it's going to be bam, bam, bam right in the side. And that's going to hurt, hurt, hurt. They moved down and I was hoping to get a shot off in there, but was not happening. I wasn't going to go up there and just have 3 tanks sitting there doing nothing, so I figured I'd come over here and help the T-32. I mean, didn't need 2 guys out there doing that. They weren't really doing much of anything. WZ-111's a really good tank. It's got a hell of a gun on it. Oh, wait, I'm thinking it. No, that's the Tier 9, right? WZ-111? Is that a Tier 9? Or is it the... No, that's the Tier 8. Okay, it's not the 111-14. I was thinking it was WZ-111-14. That thing's got a hell of a gun. It'll do like 550 friggin' average damage.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Yeah, so I shot premium, and looks like I stuck right 2 premium rounds. I only carry 10 premium rounds in this because normally, to be honest with you, you really don't need to shoot premium out of this thing too much. I went right through his lower plate, no problem, but those are the premium round. I think that guy had a death wish to come just set up here. Matter of fact, I think he was getting shot from the keister too. It's nice with this extra gun depression though. Well, I really thought I'd have penned that there. With this gun depression, you don't have to go as far over the hill to get shots now. I mean, I'm able to shoot down on these tanks without even going over the hill all the way.
We didn't even scratch them.
Thought I'd at least pop his track off there. Maybe somebody could get a shot off on him, but a waste of a shell. Helps if I don't run into the building there. So T-32, I left, or excuse me, Tiger 2 left him with 3 hit points. Is it 3 or 2? 3 hit points. What did I hit him for on that one too? Oh my God, you're kidding me. Average damage on this gun is 320. I hit him, left him with 3 hit points, and I only hit him for 297. So didn't even hit him for the average damage. Left him with 3 freaking hit points. Jeez, talk about depressing. Could have had an extra kill there on, have knocked out of the game already for 1, but I think I get 1 kill. Did I get a kill in this match? I can't remember. Maybe I don't get a kill on them. T-32 pulled out. His darn gun was right in the way.
Penetration.
If you've seen where I just shot, see, and there's that
Lock hit.
Ferdinand. So we've got a Pershing 1390 and a T-28 sitting back there, and he had to come up behind, that road there and come up in here. So no one shot him there. And I've got these two guys over here, IS-2 and a T-34. Now watch this. This is the high caliber players that we have playing. Don't come through the backside and help me. Just sit there.
Penetration.
Oh, that's okay. Let the Type 4 Heavy come shoot me now, too. Look at these idiots. They just sat there. So now,
Lost some ammo, but at least
Type 4 has hit me, and the Ferdinands, and these two gentlemen over here are too stupid to help. I mean, what in God's green earth? They could have come by this time. They had all the time in the world to drive over there, come in here, and help me get rid of this guy. But no, they would rather sit there and do nothing. That's the type of players I really despise. Those are the people that need to uninstall the game and just don't play it, because you're no help to your team. So I sit here and get butt raped. Well, those two pick their asses.
Everyone get out.
Thanks for helping me there, guys. And if those two retards would have came around and helped, guess what? That Ferdinand would be dead right now, and then they could probably start working on the Type 4 Heavy, because there would have been one of him there and two retards working on him. But no, they just rather sit back there and do nothing to help. I just could not believe they absolutely did not even move to help. Oh, look, the IS-2 is going to come over here now. Gee whiz, thanks for that, Billy. Did you remember your blue helmet? I tell you, if World of Tanks had a age requirement, I think the game would be a whole lot better, because we wouldn't get 5 and 7 year olds on here that are clueless. Oh, look at the big scary tank. Oh, look, he's shooting that Lowe. Oh, yeah, he's killing that Lowe. There's two of them taking that Lowe out. Oh, but it's a big scary tank. I don't want to pull out and try and help him. I might scratch my paint and get killed. Retarded players. That's just the easiest way to describe it. This Pershing had a hell of a good game. Well, we won't drag it out anymore because, whoa, the heck that was. Oh, and then, actually, I'll let it play the rest of the way through, because I want to show you why I'm not gonna. I've got the tier 8 up to the tier 8 with this new Sweden tank destroyer style, but I want you to see this, and this is exactly why I'm not going to get the 9 or 10. I'm not going to waste my money to, exchange the XP, the free experience, pay for it, and then get it so I can get one of these, or get the last two, because of this. This is exactly why, because they didn't implement the new overmatch rules. So watch this. Guys, pretty much full health, 1265 hit points out of 1500, and the butt raping is going to commence on him, because this thing will not bounce jack shit because of not having the new overmatch rules. Wham! 400 off there. What did he hit him? Let's see. Oh, looked like he might have hit him in that lower plate. Now remember, he was missing some hit points, so that might have already been there. Yeah, I'm not seeing where that might have been the shot then, but he was already missing some hit points. But right in the lower plate, look at that. Look at the angle on that. That's like crazy super angle. Right through it, no problem. In a 34-3. Tier 8. And the gun on the 34-3 sucks, so you got to use heat. Well, I didn't hear any hissing, so that means he wasn't shooting heat. That means his 175 penetrating round went right through that lower plate, no problem. And now the 5916 comes back here and just starts pumping him in his butthole. Well, he's got to reload. Now that's not a 13. That's not a 1390 setting over there, not helping him. And a T28 setting right there. This is the teams that I just love. Somebody's finally shooting at the 5916. Boom. So basically that took what? 2 shots from the 34-3 and about 4 shots from 5916. And look at all the rounds that new tank destroyer bounced. Oh wait, I'm sorry, it didn't bounce any because they didn't do the new overmatch rules. So everything pens them. So I'm not wasting my money on those pieces of shit. Hell no, I'm not stupid. I might have been born at night, but not last night. Jeez, good shooting there, T28. Don't miss the 5916 by a mile. I mean, we end up winning this match. It's just, this is the teams that everybody's been dealing with for like the last week and a half for whatever reason. But anyways, just stay tuned and there'll be another one for you to watch. Alrighty, now on our next map, we are on Erlenberg. This is where I was saying I like to go over, there's no artillery. This is a tier 10 match. A lot of tier 10s too. Well, 1, 2. I'm sorry, there's only 2 tier 10s, a couple tier 9s, a lot of tier 8s. So there's a spot I like to get into right over there when there's no artillery and it's a matchup and I'm on this side. I'm still amazed how many people drown themselves in that water down there. Cracked me up that MO1. Couldn't just go around me. No, I had to ram into my butt and just to get stuck there till I got turned around. But it cracks me up how many people still drowned in this area right here because they don't stay on this side. I mean, how do you drown in that unless you bust your track off and don't fix it? So you can still see, I mean, even though they did upgrade the engine on this one from 800 to 1000, it's still not like a Corvette, but it is a huge tank. I mean, it's not a tiny little, 2-ton tank. It's a heavy freaking beast. Our T-34. This guy hit 3 times. 4 times. And he's dead. So our T-34 got 1 shot off and got killed. And this is why I like this spot right here.
We didn't even scratch them.
Now I can't zoom out far enough to show you, but with that hill like that, that's exactly what happens. There, I killed a dead tank. Do I get credit for that? See if I can find where he bounced. Oh, so that's where he hit me, right in the gun mantle. So that's why it didn't penetrate, because that's considered a big, nice chunk of spaced armor, and that's all he had to shoot at, really, was the turret, because I had the lower part of the tank hidden. I was trying to get a shot off on that Pershing. That's what I hate, is when they're on hills like that and the reticle kind of, you can't get those 2 reticles to meet. One is like high and one's low, and then so you got to kind of bounce them back and forth and try and figure out where you're shooting there. Should have saved the shot one right after that prototype. I have no clue where that round even went. So I haven't done a whole lot of damage yet.
Enemy armor is damaged. Enemy armor is hit.
So yeah, we're pretty much romple stomping this enemy team here. We've lost 3 and they've lost pretty much. They're down to, I got 5 tanks left. Or 6 tanks, I'm sorry. So I better go back to school and learn to count. No, I'm actually just really tired. I've been trying, since I took off a couple days ago from California. I've been wanting to get to my buddy's house up in Effingham, Illinois really bad, so I've been driving a little extra, actually a lot extra. This is M103.
Penetration.
Easy shots, I should have changed it to standard round zone, I just forgot to.
Enemy armor is hit. Got him.
So you can see the speed on this now, it's tooting right along. I should have stayed low. I thought I was going to be able to come up here and cut him off. He started backing up and then he stopped. So that was the end of that match. Ended up doing 1,549 damage on that one, so not too shabby in a tier 10 match. I played it safe, kind of stayed back a ways for the first part of it, but moved in and got some damage after that. So I definitely like the Lowe a lot more now that they've done the update to it with this last patch. Definitely got a lot better armor, just a lot better everything. Still doesn't seem super duper fast, but like I said, you know, it is a heavy tank, so it does, you do notice a little bit of difference. Like when I was cutting across this field right here, man, I was cooking right along. So anyways, this is Tank and Trucker. You guys be safe. You guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will see you on the battlefield. Hey, you ask, what kind of Lowe is this? This is a Lowe with a Pinocchio nose. No, this is the M01, but I'm throwing this recording in here just because the premium round on this does 242 penetration, and the standard does 217. I have tried multiple times to shoot just standard rounds in this and bounce and bounce and bounce and bounce, and I don't know why I'm having such issues with 217 penetration penning, but so I shoot pretty much all premium out of this. But I just I wanted to show you on this that with a premium round of 242, I come up against a Lowe, and you would think that it would go right through that front plate. Well, before patch 9.17 it would, but since they gave it that extra frontal armor now, well, it's a different story. I do penetrate it, but I do bounce a couple rounds off of it too. Figure out what our T10 was doing. I don't know if you got disconnected or what. This thing just cracks me up. The gun is so long with that. It reminds me of Pinocchio. Just said a whole bunch of lies.
Enemy armor is damaged.
This is a really good spot. Only problem you have is if the enemy team has artillery, they can drop rounds on you here, or very close, like if a T-92, and splash the crap out of you, and that'll, that'll kill you.
That one didn't go through.
See, that was 242 pen, and that didn't even. I'm sorry, 242. Is that what it is? Yeah, 242, and that didn't even go through the commander's hatch of the T-29. Penetration in this gun on this is kind of mediocre. I think they should bump it up, both the standard and the premium. But it's an autoloader, so they give you crappy pens so that you pen 1 and bounce 3. This is an awesome spot for this tank right here. Looks like I got over here just in time to help out. What was that? The Skoda? Oh, yeah, the Skoda T50. Alright, so I penned him once, bounced,
Didn't penetrate their armor.
penned him,
Armor is hit.
and I think I'm loading. I think I go up there and I bounce like maybe 2 more. This is like the other ones, you get, you can see, look at on the turret there, and there. I bounced one off right here too, off the frontal plate. But yeah, these things, man, the frontal armor on these are just so awesome. Sorry, I'm half asleep here, guys. I was hoping that I'd get to hit the road, so I've been staying up and making videos and playing tanks. I've been up since like the day before yesterday, and I've been. Let's see if we. Yep, another bounce, and I pinned that one, and bounced, and I just noticed I got shot in the butt. I was trying to finish him off, but yeah, WZ-132 reloads pretty darn quick. It can ruin your day. So now I got stuff coming from basically all around, up there, over here. I gotta watch because there's stuff over there. So I kind of got myself in a little bit of a pickle here. I thought my best bet was to go after the WZ-132 because he is full health, and I was hoping maybe I could either clip out on him or get real close to him being dead, and that way if I didn't finish him, then he would have like no health left. Yeah, so I'm still reloading, but I got tanks coming on both sides, so you got to keep your turret moving. So keep him thinking. Is he loaded? What's he set? Is he gonna shoot me? Oh no, I was actually tracked. That's what it was.
Enemy is hit. We're immobilized. Enemy is hit. Penetration.
I just got ammo racked, but I didn't have time to fix it. Actually, I didn't have a repair kit. That's right. Do I get him? Do I get him? Yes, I get him. But I also get I got my top popped by the T-29. Pinocchio went down. Pinocchio down. Pinocchio down. That's the first time I've been ammo racked in the Pinocchio mobile. But my ammo rack was busted because I used my repair kit earlier. So, yeah. I'm going to go to bed, guys. Anyways, that just goes to show you on the Lowe, I really hope that was recording the whole time. Um, that goes to show you in the Lowe, he bounced on that flat lower plate, flat, 242 pen, and I was only putting like every other one was going through. You know, I had to pen, bounce, pen, bounce. So that one time it was like a pen, bounce, bounce, bounce. I think I bounced two, and then I went, yeah, and then I rolled back down, went back up, and I think I bounced again. So yeah, the that thing is the I wasn't even wasting rounds at the in the turret. You saw that. I went for that straight lower plate, and that was it. And yeah, had a little bit of trouble going through that. Now, if this would have been pre 917 patch, oh, I would have went through that lower plate consistently every round. I mean, what was it, 120 before, right? Front armor, yeah, 120, and bumped it to 150. So yeah, 120, I would easily have gone through that. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. You guys take her easy, be safe, and I will see you on the battlefield. Alrighty, and that was the second match we had in Erlenberg. Still didn't get hit a whole lot of times. The area that I stayed in, I find that if there's no artillery and it's a tier 10 match, that's the best spot for something that's got, you know, pretty good frontal armor like the Lowe does now, because you're in that dip, and so you're able to be basically hauled down. I did get penned or shot twice. Let me look here. Yeah, I got hit 2 times. One pen, one bounce, and the one that bounced was off a Skoda T50. So it's got pretty good pen, and I was able to bounce off. I didn't see where it hit me. Probably have to just kind of watch the replay. But on that match, I did shoot pretty much all premium rounds. I think right off the bat, I think I shot a premium, switched to standard, went back over to premium because of it being a tier 10 match, and everything with the frontal armor. That all that is a 140 M103 prototype. Those have really good armor, and I wanted to make sure that I penned them into damage. But yeah, so I hit the Object 140, knocked out his field tank and his gun, did 266 damage, so a low roll. But I also knocked his track off, and somebody else damaged him for 317. I love it now that they, when they added that into the game, that like when you track somebody, you actually get credit for tracking them and spotting them and stuff. That's actually pretty darn cool. Hit the M103 3 times for 661 damage and killed him. Third shot killed him, so that's why it was kind of a, you know, low amount for 3 shots. But he was across the map, and the gun on this is so accurate. Sniped him every time. 3 shots, bing, bing, bing. Didn't even worry about, you know, missing him because it's just how accurate this is. The crew that I have in here now is only at, it's 100% crew, but at 80 and 79% on their first crew skill. But the funny thing was, the crew I used to have in here, I had taken it out and put it in my VK7201, which the crew in that is working on their 4th crew skill. So the crew I had in this thing was wicked, but I did change it, and you know, because that's what you want to do there for training other, you know, tanks up. Okay, so and then on the Skoda, he bounced on me in 1 shell. Not exactly sure who penned me. Might have been him, but so I hit him for 301. Average damage on this gun is 300 per hit, I believe. 320. So wow, I did get some low rolls in here then. But I also knocked his track off, and somebody hit him for 530. And the Pershing hit him for 321, so 1 point over the average damage. Damn, looks like I must have spotted him and he got damaged. And the prototype, looks like I just knocked his track off. So in the tier 10 match and the tier 8 in the Lowe, I was able to be 4th highest in damage at 1,549. So actually pretty good. We had a couple of tier 8s that did 0 damage. The way I feel, if you can at least do your hit points and damage, you helped the team out. You were pretty spit it out here, productive. So I had 13 shots, 8 hits, 6 pens, 1,549 damage. All of it was from over the 300 meters or more. Got hit twice, bounced 1 for 320. Damaged 5, destroyed 1. Damage caused with my assistance weight 162. That's by knocking their tracks off. And the tank didn't get 2 damage. I think I did just like 1 penetration, so I still had pretty much all my hit points. But I did shoot a substantial amount of premium rounds, and I still made 31,241 credits. So, yeah, I'm almost wondering, because I didn't pop any of my own, what do you call them? These thingamabobs. Personal reserves. I didn't pop any personal reserves at all. So I don't know if maybe they upped it, for credit earnings or what, but it just seems like it's been making more money since the patch too. Maybe it's just me. Who knows? But anyways, that was that match, and if you want to stick around, we will have another one for you here in a minute. Alrighty, and here's the results from that match. That was a Masturbator Class 3 and got a fire for effect. Hit the Type 4 Heavy twice for 616. Tiger 2 once for 297. WZ-111 twice for 657. And the Ferdinand hit him 3 times for 1,143. So I must have been ramming into him, and I don't think I didn't catch him on fire or anything. I must have just got some real high rolls on him. Huh. I didn't bounce any rounds in that match, but you could see it was because, well, high caliber rounds going up your keister don't help. My team was nice enough to let the Ferdinand drive all the way up into that castle, get right behind me, and shoot me right in the butt when I was trying to work the Type 5 Heavy overs. Or was it the Type 4 or the Type 5? Or Type 4 Heavy. They look just alike. But yeah, so I was kind of really not paying attention to what was coming behind me. I would have thought that the 2 or 3 tanks that were on the side of the building there would have stopped anything trying to come up behind me, but nope. And then to top it off, when he did get in there, they didn't even try and help come in to take him out. I was like, yep, that's just the caliber of game players we have on recently for some reason. So I didn't bounce any rounds because you figure that one, the Type 4 Heavy hit me in the side, and one of the shells that hit me was right in the keister from the Ferdinand, and the gun on that is the one that's on the E75, and yeah, it's got good penetration, and he was able to, I think he actually was kind of pointed down at my upper plate, but anyways, so yeah, all 4 rounds did penetrate me. I had 12 shots, 12 hit, 8 pens. I can't remember. I made 39,686 credits after they fixed the tank and resupplied the ammo. I wonder if they gave it kind of a boost with the credit making too, because that seems pretty darn good. Because I think I shot, the first round was premium, switched over to standard. I think I bounced that one, and then with that Type 4 Heavy and stuff up there, I knew that I needed to have premium rounds, so I think I shot pretty much all premium, except for like 1 round that was standard. I did 2,713 damage, and I did the highest damage on the team, and got 895 base experience. And the Pershing, he had a heck of a game. He did a little less damage than me. He got 1,057 on his experience, but he was also having a heck of a time. He was taking that Type 4 Heavy out, and pretty much did it on his own. He got him down to like 1 shot, so I got to give him some credit. He did really good taking him out, or getting him close to being taken out. So, anyways, this is Tank and Trucker. I hope you enjoyed the matches that I had with this. If you did, please hit the like button down below, down yonder somewhere. And please subscribe to the channel. I like to get as many people as I can, and I try and make as many videos as I can. If you have any videos or any tanks you want me to review, matter of fact, this one here, a gentleman asked me to review this one for him since they did the update on it and, what my thoughts were on it and stuff. And it is a lot better. It is substantially a lot better. Um, like I said, I probably would have bounced more rounds, obviously, if it wasn't getting shot in the side and the butt by, tier 10 guns, tier 9 guns. The Type 4 Heavy gets the Type 5 Heavy's gun, so it's a tier 10 gun. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, subscribe to the channel. I'd like to get you added to the tank and trucker family here. And, just like I said, if you got any tanks you want me to review, I've got my email included in the description down below. So feel free to shoot me a message or leave it in the comments under one of the videos. Anyways, this is Tank and Trucker. You guys be safe. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and I will see you on the battlefield.